Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys a full ship walkthrough of Margaritaville at Sea Islander. And also I'm going to touch base on entertainment, food, all the things. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we are at the Port of Tampa Bay. Prior to your sailing, you will be assigned a designated time slot to arrive. Now, as you can see, my watch says 9:47 a.m. Our designated time slot was 10 a.m. because we did purchase the Faster to Chill package, which includes Wi-Fi, express check-in, priority, port debarkation, and a few other things. So there are different packages. You can definitely look into those. So we showed up a little bit earlier than our designated time. And I mean, we kind of expected to wait around. We expected lines to be long, but that was not the case at all. As you can see, it is pretty empty when we arrived at this time. We are also those people who love getting on cruise ships as soon as possible. But again, I highly recommend if you have a later time slot, please arrive according to the time that you're designated. Across the street, there is a parking lot. So if you are driving, that's where you'll park. Once we arrived, they did allow us to check in as soon as we got there. So as you can see, there is a seating area. I'm assuming that's if things get, too crowded or whatever the case may be. So we were able to check in. We got our stateroom key cards and we were good to go. This whole process was so smooth. Again, we didn't have to necessarily wait around for anything. It literally took us 10 minutes and we were on the ship. Once you get on the ship, this is the main atrium. This is where a lot of events occur in this space. You have the flip-flop bar and then you also have the massive flip-flop. Side note, if you have the opportunity to use these elevators in this main lobby area, highly recommend it. I have never seen a design like this before. It kind of gives you the illusion that you're in like a fish tank underwater in a tropical paradise, all the above. We have sailed on Margaritaville's other cruise ship, Paradise. We've also been on Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, Carnival, Celebrity. So just wanted to see how this one compares. Right, so back in the main lobby area, you do have guest services. There's an ATM located in this area as well. And then you also have the excursion desk. This was a 5-night sailing to Key West and Cozumel, Mexico. I do have a separate video coming out, so make sure you are subscribed and following along. So starting off, let's look at some of the shops that are on board. Next up, we have the Havana Daydreamin' Sports Bar. So in this area, they did have sports games playing on the TVs. They also held some of the daily activities in this space. Back here, you do have Stars on the Water, which is the main theater. So a lot of the nightly shows were held here, the comedy shows were held here, and some of the daily activities like bingo. Oh my goodness. So stay tuned for bingo. I will show you guys that during the daily activities portion of this. So yeah, I have a story to tell. Hang on tight. So this is actually a pretty nice theater. The seats do have cup holders, which is nice. At times, it did get pretty packed in here and it was hard to find a seat. Fun fact, there are stools in the very, very, very back towards the top row. So if you can't find seating, try back there. You might have some luck. Next is the fitness center. Now, this was a weird way to get there. Like, hear me out. There's got to be a better way to get to the fitness center. There was a very narrow hallway and then you had to take some stairs. I think we just took the long way around, guys, but I am fairly certain there is a shortcut. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot smaller than a lot of other cruise ships. It has the essentials that you may need to work out. It was empty when we got here, but I mean, if you are one of the people who love to work out during the cruise, this is here for you. Over here, you do have the hangout, which is for ages 10 to 12 years old. I wasn't able to go inside to get a really good view of what it looks like, but peeking in, this is what I could see. This ship also has a casino, and this is also where you can purchase bingo cards. The arcade, you do have to pay in order to play any of these games, so just a heads up, but they do have a wide variety. It may not be as big as arcades on other cruise ships, but I do think it's a decent size. Right next to the arcade is the Far Side of the World Lounge. So in this area, they did have karaoke. A lot of the daily activities were also held here, which is right next to the Far Out, which is for ages 13 through 17, where they can just go to hang out. This is located right next to the Coral Reef Lounge. This area was pretty cool. They held a lot of the nightly activities there. So they had karaoke in this space, as well as some of the late night games. As you can see, a lot of the themes definitely fit the spaces. So again, Coral Reef Lounge, there's lots of coral reefs on the wall, which is pretty cool, and that's located throughout the entire space. If you like what you see so far, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, comment down below, share this with a friend, and stay tuned for more. I believe there are about 13 bars located throughout the ship, so if you have the drink package or if you don't, it shouldn't be too hard to get a beverage. Also, they do have $10 daily specials if you don't have the drink package. That keeps the cost down. The nightclub is located in this area, and I will show you guys that a little bit later. So here you have the main dining room. On this floor is Finn's, and then on the top floor is Islander dining. So I honestly didn't even realize there was a difference between the two until I was making this video, not gonna lie. So from what I experienced and also from what I was told, if you enter in on Finn's dining, it is more casual. There's no tablecloths on the tables, but if you prefer to eat upstairs, at Islander dining, they have tablecloths on the tables. Now, the service is the exact same and the menu is also the exact same. So it just depends on your preference. Islander dining upstairs also comes with an additional menu that has prices. So yeah, it's a little confusing. You don't have to pay extra for anything though if you do not want to. Continuing the walkthrough, in this area you do have the photo center. So if you take any professional pictures while on board, this is where you will come to view the pictures and also to purchase the pictures. Here you have Bubble Up Lounge, and in this area there was nightly entertainment, typically someone playing the piano in this area. While on board, if you would like to book your next cruise, you can do so. You do have to book an appointment though. Depending on the day, they also have walk-in services. Back in this area is the adults only area, and back here you do have a couple food selections that are at an additional cost. You also have the pool and the tiki bar. Above this area, you do have the water slide. Then further down, you do have the play pad, which has lots of activities. Now, during our sailing, it was fairly hot, so I feel like it was never necessarily packed up here. So this is one of the main pools. There's also a stage located here, so they had live music. And then right here, located in that corner, is the burger place, and on the opposite side is the Mexican food. There's also a spa on the ship. I never got to try it, but here's some of the prices. Outside of this area, there are also day beds that are available, but you do have to reserve these in order to use them. All right, so if you would like to see what our room looked like, I have a whole separate video. Feel free to check that out. So the muster safety drill, unlike a lot of other cruise ships, you do have to still physically go outside, wait for the announcements, do all the things, compared to a lot of other cruise ships where you can check in on your phone, watch the video in your room, and call it a day. So be prepared for that. After we completed that, the sail away party did start.
Okay, so now we're gonna continue. So now we're gonna do this tribute to Jimmy Buffett because he gave us the license to chill. He shows that there is cheeseburgers in paradise. And most important, he shows that it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. So please everyone, a round of applause to my entertainment team. Here you go, my ladies. Woo! Be careful with that. Okay, so now everyone come here to dance with us. Keep, go, and dance with us. That video will look better from there. Come on, my friend, you're there because you wanna dance.
Side note, if you were wanting to know what to pack for a cruise, I do have a packing video and everything is linked down below. So something that's pretty hyped up on this cruise ship is during the sail away, you will go under the infamous Sky Bridge in Tampa. I did not necessarily understand the hype. I think it's just because the cruise ship is so big and you're going under a bridge and it looks like it's kind of a close call, but it's not. Definitely experience it. Again, I didn't necessarily understand the hype, but I guess it looks pretty cool. Right, so let's start off with food. Let's start with breakfast. We only ate breakfast once on this ship. Fun fact, the buffet is crazy packed, like crazy packed. Go outside to Cheeseburgers in Paradise. There is an omelet station out there. And they also have side items out there as well. So if you're wanting like bacon, eggs, things of that nature, they have all of that. And guys, the line was not that long at all. So if you want to skip the lines, go outside to Cheeseburgers in Paradise and they have the exact same breakfast items that they have inside, but less lines, less wait. Overall, I was pretty impressed with the food. The breakfast tasted really good. My next favorite thing to eat on this cruise ship was Cheeseburgers in Paradise. Guys, I love a good cheeseburger. They did that. They definitely did that. Definitely worth it. They also have an ice cream machine located right next to Cheeseburgers in Paradise. So make sure you check that out if you are an ice cream fan. Next up, on the opposite side, you do have the Mexican Cutie Cantina. I thought the food here was pretty good as well. And again, all of this that I've shown you so far is included in the price. Next up, you have the Port of Indecision buffet. So you can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. I was not a fan. I'm just gonna say I was not a fan. The very first night we ate dinner here and it was just not good to me. My husband enjoyed it though. So again, mixed reviews, try it out for yourself. Something about the taste of the food, I don't know. We only ate here once for dinner though, so I can't speak on the other nights. Actually, they did have cake, and I like the cake. The cake was good. They had 3 different cakes one day. I think this was around lunchtime actually too, and I tried all 3. All 3 were good, so no complaints there. In the buffet area, you also have the coffee shop. Now, you do have to pay additional for everything that you are seeing here. So they have desserts, they have sandwiches, they also have coffee. If you have a drink package, it's not included. So you still have to pay additional for anything in the coffee shop. Let's get into this steakhouse. So JWB Steakhouse is an additional price. We prepaid for this, and then you do have to set reservations for a specific night. When I tell you guys, this money was well spent. This money was well spent. This food was so good. So good. Now, I don't know if it's because I was indifferent about the buffet the night before. So just having a delicious steak just put me in an amazing mood. Oh my goodness, guys. If you can splurge on this, I definitely recommend that you do, because everything that we had tasted absolutely delicious. The steaks were cooked to perfection. The sides were really good as well. 10 out of 10 would recommend JWB Steakhouse. All right, so let's get into the main dining. So again, there's 2 different floors. This was the menu one night. We did eat here every single night aside from the first 2 nights. So one of the nights that we went, it was 8:03 when we got the buzzer, because they told us it would be like a 40-minute wait. It actually didn't take that long. It took about 15. And when we were seated, this is what the menu looked like. The food and desserts on this night were fairly good, so no complaints there. This was the menu the next night, and again, guys, all of this is included except for the items that have prices next to them. So this night I had the fried chicken. The chicken was just okay to me. There's something about the seasoning that just didn't sit well with me, but aside from that, everything else tasted really good. This was the menu another night. This night, I thought the chicken was just okay. Everything else tasted good. Another included food option that you have is Frank and Lola's Pizza. This is the only late night option that is open as well, so keep that in mind. All right, so let's get into daily activities and nightly entertainment. So every day in your room, you will have a physical paper copy delivered. Also, if you scan the QR code on your room card, you also have the exact same thing. So again, there's no app, but there is a paper copy delivered to your room, and then you also have a digital copy via your room key card. So this is what the daily schedules look like. They highlight different places and the times that they're open. They also highlight different activities. This is an example of another day. So they do have different theme nights. So this one was Coastal Country Elegance, and the theme night was Boots and Bubbles. So yeah. We also had Tropical Night. Getting into the daily activities, this was one of them. I think this is beer pong. So that was held during the day. They also had quite a few dance classes offered on board as well.
Down and down. And the arms we're gonna go. Help us with the movements, okay? So we just did this one with whatever arms you want. We stop and then we take it. Beautiful! That was amazing! Keep going! You're almost done, you're too good. No, we're gonna go from the top. My friend, he's good. I like it. Alright, here we go, from the top, one more time. We go, right over left leg. Slide down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down. We go down, we go down. How was it?
We'll see. All right, David from the top. We'll do the shuffles and then the armography. Here we go. 5, 6, 5. Slash shuffle to the right. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 7 and 8.
One of the days, there was a towel animal competition amongst some of the staff.
Hello. Topic, what do you have for us? A mouse. Please try to do everyone here. Alvin, what do you have for us today? Snapperfish. You have a snapperfish? So now, let me see. So these people, they're very smart now because they've done it every cruise, so they know how it goes. So, but not because they're talented. They're very smart because all of them today chose silent animals. They always have to, well, I'm sorry, but I think it's going to be you. So every cruise they're here, you have to choose a sound of any of these animals you want to hear.
There was also a scavenger hunt on the pool deck.
Items. I'm going to ask you about some items, and you need to look around the pool and find those items. You are not allowed to use your own items. You should go to people and ask them for those items. If they don't want to give it to you, steal it, fight with them, whatever. Do whatever, just bring me that item. And each round, guys, you go to look for an item, I'm going to remove one chair. So you need to be faster. You need to be faster. Alright? So be faster. And also, guys, safety is important. Don't fall or something. I want to go to the medical center.
Audience, are you ready? I need more energy. Are you ready? Alright. The first item I'm gonna ask you to bring. You are not allowed to use your own item. You should go look for those items. And when you're back, just have a seat. Don't come to me. Just have a seat. Find a seat for yourself. I got it. The first item, I want you to bring me here. A hat. Go find a hat. Go find a hat. As I say, safety first. Be careful. I need you to bring
water slide is also open during the daytime.
If I don't make it alive, I got $40 in my account. Split it between you and my mom.
Okay. Where's your water shoes?
You said not to wear them.
All right.
You said it.
Well, I didn't know you were going down the water slide.
I forgot that they were glass.
Okay. So that was fun. So after that, we went to play bingo. So I think this was our second time ever playing bingo on a trip.
Because the first two games are for cash prizes, but this last game is going to be for a free cruise. Yes. Usually people get very excited about it, but it's fine. So now, it's going to be the same rules that we had before. So first, we're going to be playing with the blue card. Okay, with your blue card, that one we're going to be doing 4 corners, the exact same pattern. Okay, so it's going to be 4 corners in the blue one, and oh yeah, that one. So it's going to be only B and O. So
I won the third round at that. Watch this.
Sweetie, what's your name? We have Jacqueline right here. So let's see. 2 diagonals, people. Very good. So now, are you ready to see if you won this cruise? The verification number is, who are you taking to that cruise? Your husband? Yes, not me? Yeah, I'm going. You're not going anymore, my friend. I'm going. It's a girl's trip. So now, your verification number to see if you won a free cruise for 2 to come back to the beautiful Margaritaville at Sea Islander is 5, 0, 3, 9, and this is a good time out there.
Yeah, I was very happy, also very shocked that I won in the first place. So won a free cruise, obviously have to pay taxes and gratuities on it, and also won some cash along with it. So very exciting. Every night they also had a movie playing on the pool deck. Right, now let's get into nightly entertainment. So everywhere you go on the ship during the day and or at night, they had live music everywhere. So there were pre-shows, there were live music bands in literally all the lounges. So if you like live music, this is the ship for you. Not every night, but I want to say every other night they did have a theatrical performance type of show. Caribbean Heat is always my favorite. If you have been on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, it's honestly the same exact show. I love it though. It will never get old to me. Something that I have never seen on a cruise ship before is a staff talent show. So they took a lot of the staff that are more so behind the scenes and they put on a talent show for us. So that was one of the shows, one of the nights.
Tonight it is the Crew Talent Show. Give the crew a big round of applause. Welcome us to the crew. Now the reason why I like to do these shows is because you find hidden talent. Now, I'm one of the production of one of these shows because back in my days in 2007, I was in the housekeeping department. It was because of one of these shows why I'm right now living my dream job. So give the crew another big round of applause, and I hope y'all enjoy me.
They also had late night game shows, which were for adults only. These were mainly located in the Coral
We
Reef
will be
Lounge.
having a couple of challenges in order to prove which genre is the best. Girls and audience, if you truly believe that the ladies are the best.
So it's about how you help each other. It's about communication between you. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the rules are clear. Give me an oh yeah. Amazing. Here we go. Music is ready? In 3, 2, 1, go!
There was also a comedian on board and also a magician. So they both held late night shows as well. Last but not least, you do have the nightclub. It was packed at one point. We didn't necessarily stay, but again, if it's your thing, they do have that option available for you as well. So the night before debarkation, you will receive information about how to get off the ship, when. You'll also receive luggage tags in case you want your luggage carried off the ship for you. So just make sure you read all the documentation, and yeah, everything will go pretty smooth. Debarkation was fairly smooth for us. So I want to say it took maybe 10-15 minutes tops to get off of the ship. Overall, we had an amazing time. I think this cruise line gets a negative rep because of its reputation, all the things, but overall, we had a great time on this cruise ship. Like, there's really not much to complain about, especially for the price that we paid for this 5-night sailing. We had an amazing deal on it. So again, totally worth it. I think food-wise, buffet wasn't necessarily for me, but no complaints about anything else. Again, my husband loved the buffet. In terms of entertainment, I think it was very diverse. There was a wide variety of entertainments. In terms of our room steward was great, and I feel like everyone treated us great on this cruise. So again, no complaints. Would we cruise on this ship again? Yes, we would, especially if the price is right. And I mean, I did win a cruise. So, I mean, we just have to come back on regardless. Overall, great trip. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you would like to see the room tour, that is linked down below. I also will have the video for the ports, so Cozumel and Key West, coming out soon. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.